Hey guys, recently I've been playing a lot of DLC 5 like most of us, and with the release, they gave us 8 new GobbleGums. They did give us 1 of each to get started, and you're gonna have to earn the rest on your own with like liquid divinium and going into Monty's Factory. We finally got around to trying out this GobbleGum last night called Power Vacuum, and for 4 rounds it's supposed to give you more power-ups. And so we're thinking, well, we'll just throw it on, try it out, maybe we'll get a couple of extra power-ups per round, maybe it won't be that big of a deal. Well, that was not the case, and this is probably the most amazing GobbleGum and the most powerful out of all of them. And maybe most of you already know this, you've tried the gum or you've seen other YouTubers talking about this, but I've been too busy playing DLC 5 to watch any other YouTubers videos to know like who's talking about this or what's been going around in the community about this. So some of you guys may already know about this. For those of you that don't, this gum is fantastic. Again, it's called Power Vacuum, and for 4 solid rounds you get a ton of power-ups. It's not just a couple of extra, it's like a power-up every 3rd zombie that you kill. And of course this works on any round. We were on Kino, we were in the 30s, and then we were in the mid 60s, and it was lasting the entire round. It was like every 3rd zombie we were getting a power up. It basically gives you like 4 speed rounds because you've got the nukes, the insta kills, the death machine, tons of max ammos. I mean, you were just going to be cranking through these 4 rounds really quickly. And this is by far the most entertaining gum ever, just getting power ups non-stop. It's like a little mini Christmas. Now there is one small trick that you can do with this GobbleGum to manipulate the drops, and it may not be necessary to do, but it's still interesting to know that you can do it. There's a way to eliminate the fire cells and the carpenters, and this is going to force this gum to give you the better power-ups, like the death machine, the insta-kills, the nukes, and the max ammos. Or maybe this is something you don't want. You don't want to eliminate the fire cells, and you need them to hit the box. Well, the way to eliminate the fire cells is to never move the mystery box on a zombies map. If you never hit the box enough times to move it the first time, the map will never give you a fire cell. And if you have no windows to board because all the boards are down, it will never give you a carpenter. That will then force this gum to give you the better power-ups that will help to advance the rounds. Again, that's most likely not going to be needed because you get so many power-ups, but it's just kind of cool that you have that ability to change it. When we first witnessed this, we were really blown away. It was really amazing, and we were thinking maybe this is an error. Maybe it's not supposed to be this good and they're going to have to nerf it. Well, I don't think that's the case, and I'll show you guys why. This gum is classified as an ultra rare mega, which is up there with the perkaholics. These ultra rare megas are pretty difficult to obtain from Dr. Monty's Factory. To get a perkaholic, you have to spend about 100 liquid divinium just to get one. It's better just to go over to Newton's cookbook when they offer it there and trade gums for them, because the perkaholic does show up pretty frequently. So I was wondering how difficult it's going to be to obtain these power vacuums from Dr. Monty's Factory, and it's just as difficult as perkaholic. So in Dr. Monty's Factory, we spent 1,500 liquid divinium trying to get these new gums, and out of 1,500 and doing all those spins, we did 3 VAT spins by the way, we only got 17 power vacuums. So it's definitely on the scale of trying to get a perkaholic or something really rare out of Dr. Monty's Factory. It's just not going to happen very often, and that's why I think this gum is supposed to be this overpowered and amazing, because it's so rare and they don't expect people to get very many of them. So that's my opinion on why I think it's not ever going to get nerfed or changed, or you know, the frequency of the power-ups dropping is going to go down. I don't think that's ever going to change. I think this is probably pretty well tested. They know what they're doing, and this is the way they intended for it to be. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if it shows up in Newton's cookbook as something you can make and trade for. And I think this would be really hilarious to use on people that aren't expecting it. Like you load up the gum and all of a sudden there's like a ton of power-ups. It's so startling, and it's just something we're not used to seeing in zombies that, yeah, probably get a pretty good reaction out of some people. And it's such a new gum that not a lot of people are going to know what it is or what to expect. Last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about before I go are these zombies tutorials that I've got on my website. They're like quick reference guides to help you with steps, and you guys wanted this in a phone app form, so it is now in a phone app. I got a ton of requests from you guys, so I was happy to set this up for you, and you guys wanted this to make it easier and more convenient, just like, you know, hit a button and go straight to these tutorials. This app currently covers DLC 5 Easter eggs and side Easter eggs for the zombies maps. I'm going to be adding more. I'll be adding all of the Easter eggs for all zombies maps and side Easter eggs and some other cool stuff This app is in its very beginning stages, so just be aware of that. It's pretty basic, but I wanted to keep it simple. You can click on each of the icons to go into the visual guide or go back to the main screen. There is a video section down at the bottom. It's going to take you straight to the videos to support those graphics. Over time, I'm going to be renovating this app and making it a little bit more fancy and adding a lot to it, so just bear with me. If you guys have an Android device, you can currently download this from Google Play. It's in the store. Just search Zombie Tutorials by Queen. And some people are asking me, can you use this offline? Absolutely. Once you download it, you don't have to have Wi-Fi to be able to use the app. The app will be available on iOS devices within a couple of weeks. Apple takes a little while to process these new apps and stuff, so that takes some time, but you can put it on your iOS device right now. If you go to this website right here, it will take you to the iOS app, and you can just manually save it to your phone, hit that bottom button in the center right there, and then save it wherever you want, like your home screen. And then when you hit add, you can see the fourth one on the right. It's going to put that little zombie head icon on your home screen, and you can just click it and go right into the app. I want to give a big shout out to all these guys for rating and giving such nice reviews. I was not even expecting that. I'm really new to making phone apps, so it was really nice to see that. You guys are so supportive. I love you to death. I'll do my best to make this app as easy and useful as possible, but I thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next video.